Guys, welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. It's flight number 124 Airborne. Welcome on board. This is a match review for the game that was being played yesterday, the abysmal game. The game that none of us were expecting that kind of results, but yet it did happen. I tried to stay away from my match review because of the anger that I was going through. I was very angry yesterday. So I decided not to do any review because it's gonna mess up my review for you guys, and I didn't want to do it because I was very angry and I didn't want my anger to reflect in my video as I did it. So I tried to stay away and bring the review out today. But anyway, let's get into it. It was a big London derby at Stamford Bridge yesterday. Chelsea hosts Premier League rival Arsenal at the bridge yesterday, but nothing else. But Chelsea was going into the game as favorite, as I would say Arsenal were looking like underdog to Chelsea. But in the London derby or in the derby, you can never overwrite your opposition team, because anytime Arsenal can be very bad, but they'll always find a way to turn up against Chelsea. Going into the game, I came up with my match predicted lineup, and I was on Baggy TV, and I told the panelists about my kind of lineup, the formation. It was the same formation, but the lineup that I think it'll be suitable for us to go into the game, because I think that Arsenal we're never going to make it easy for Chelsea. Because we're London rivals. So going into the game, I came in with this formation, with my 3-4-2-1 formation, with Thiago Silva in the middle, with Zouma on the right hand side. I put Zouma on the right hand side because I think he's good with his right foot, so he'll be suitable for the right hand side. And Aspi, I moved Aspi up front as the right wing, since he's been playing that position under Thomas Tuchel, and he's good playing in that position. But then I had Rudiger in there, but it was good they can take Rudiger off, but who would be the right suitable player to put in Rudiger's position? And I think it was Zouma. So they put Zouma there, and we also have Christensen, who was injured, so there was no much player or much of option to go into that position but to put Zouma on the left-hand side. But I think it was a mistake, because Zouma was finding it very difficult right from the beginning of the game. And Zouma is a player that I've said it many times that he found it very difficult playing out from the back. So putting Zouma in that position, the left-hand side, it was not the best for him. He should be in the middle, because in the middle he's going to have Thiago Silva on the left-hand side, and then whoever they put on the right-hand side to protect him, because he's not good playing out from the back. It never happened. Chelsea went in with their own formation. They went in with this formation, having Silva, Zouma on the left-hand side, Azpilicueta on the right-hand side, and then also they have Jorginho and Gilmour, which was not bad. Jorginho and Gilmour were not bad, but they look like the same kind of players, the same style, the same idea, not much going forward. They were all going to the left and the right. We saw that for almost 45 minutes. And even a little bit after the 45 minutes, until Thomas Tuchel made changes. Chilwell on the left-hand side as the left wing, it was okay. James on the right-hand side wasn't that bad. Crosses were not going in. Mount, I don't know why they took Mount out, but Mount's inclusion there was also good. The pressing was very high. Pulisic, he was very good in the second half, but not that much good in the first half. Havertz, he was wasteful. Some people would disagree with me that Havertz was supposed to stay in the game, but look at the chance that Havertz got. He was very wasteful in the game. And my lineup, this is the lineup that I have. I have the same, or pretty much the same formation, but I needed Timo Werner in the left wing. No, on the left attacking side, close to Kai Havertz because of his pace. Because of his pace. And then also when we're going into the game, I said something. Whoever scores the first goal will win the game. Because Arsenal could not match Chelsea player by player. Because we were holding on to the ball, we were very good playing possession football. And we are very suitable with the formation that we're playing. Arsenal were not comfortable with our formation. So when we made a mistake and they had a chance, they capitalized on it. Then they have to, in the second half, they have to take out their striker out and try and protect their lead. Just like I said, Kai Havertz miss opportunity was very bad. Because I thought Kai Havertz could have done better. Kai Havertz could have done much better without chance that he had. There was a full chance. It wasn't a half chance. You and the goalkeeper. He just blasted the ball over the bar, across of the goal pole. And also, I want to talk about in the first half. First half was very great. They were playing very good football because you could tell the connection between Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, and then Christian Pulisic. They could always find a pocket of space behind Arsenal's back four, and then in between them, there were so many spaces that you could see that Kai Havertz and his brother Christian Pulisic, and then Mason Mount were always fun. But I don't know why they were not taking chances. Why were they not taking chances? Why were they not playing shots into the goalpost, trying to force Lennon to make saves? Because the more you put pressure on Lennon, the more he's gonna make mistakes. Then you're gonna capitalize on his mistakes, and then you can get your goal. It never happened. They were trying to walk the ball into the pole, which it never happened. This raises so many questions. There was no attitude in the game. There was no intensity in the game. Right from the first half, there was no intensity. We saw that intensity when the game was about to go to an end, which was about 20 minutes or 15 minutes to go. That was when we saw much of pressure from Chelsea on Arsenal, which the game was over. Because I saw the game, I was like, we can sit here for almost 3 hours. There's going to be no goal. Chelsea was not going to find the post. There was going to be no goal coming in. Why should that happen? Arsenal are not used to that formation. So why do we have to give them that chance to play like a prime Barcelona or maybe a prime AC Milan defending so good as a unit? This is Arsenal's formation. They also went in with the same formation that we came in with. 3, 4, 2, 1. With Aubameyang on top. But later on in the second half, they took Aubameyang off because they don't need more goal. They know they can match Chelsea, so they have to protect that goal that they already had. So they took Aubameyang out because he was not needed. Anyway, guys, if it's the first time watching Blue Clouds TV, subscribe to Blue Clouds TV on YouTube, like the video, keep your bell notification icon active. It's very important. It's very important. And then you can follow me on Twitter, Zion_Nee. I'm right there. And then Facebook, I'm also there. You can follow me up, guys. I'm everywhere. So there's so many questions that have been asked. Going forward, do we have enough squad depth to be able to win the competition, win the EPL? If you think we do, let me know in the comment below. Which players do you want to see out, and which players do you want to see in? Because I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried about the players that we have Can they do the job for us next season to be able to win the title? Can they? Can these players really give us what we want to win the trophy? We definitely need a striker, no doubt about that. I'm not gonna say we want this guy, we want that guy, but we need a striker in the team. That's all. Whoever comes in, and I know it should be an elite striker. And I know Chelsea will definitely bring in quality over quantity. So definitely when Chelsea is going into a player, they want the best of players to come and play for the football club. And also what? We made Arsenal made so many history. Arsenal has never won in the bridge. Arsenal has never won in the bridge for almost 10 years. They've never won in Stamford Bridge for 10 years. We stood there, we made Arsenal did the double over us this season. The last time Arsenal did the double over Chelsea was in 2004. How many years now? Why did we allow that to happen? Because we were complacency. We took them for granted. We didn't think they were going to win against us. Tuchel said, it was my fault. Indeed, it was your fault, Tuchel. Your starting lineup was very naive. The players that you picked to play that game, it was naive. It's a London derby, Tuchel. And I hope you've learned a lesson. Tuchel might have learned his lesson, and I don't think he's going to do the same thing next time. When Arsenal is playing very poor, and Arsenal is going to play against you. Forget about how poor they are. When they meet Chelsea, they will turn up. That is not Arsenal is. With a bit of news, I'm going to put some transfer news up here whilst you guys are watching the review also. Chelsea have put Fikayo Tomori up for sale. They're just waiting for AC Milan. AC Milan will buy Fikayo Tomori if they qualify to the Champions League. That's what Chelsea is waiting for. 28.8 million pounds is what Chelsea is deriving to receive from AC Milan for the sale of Fikayo Tomori. And now look, guys, Fikayo Tomori is making history. He's making record. He's broken record. He didn't break anybody else's record, but he broke Cristiano Ronaldo's record. If you guys know about that record, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys, the height that Cristiano Ronaldo jumped to score a goal was 8 feet 2 inches. Fikayo Tomori was able to jump 8 feet 7 inches to get that goal against Juventus this week. I think that weekend that passed by. So shout out to Fikayo Tomori, bro. You're doing good. You're doing all that you can. But then, if Tuchel will give you the chance, I'll be very grateful. Great job, Fikayo Tomori. And also Chelsea signing a new player today for the women's team. You know how I love the women's game. You know, I love it. I'm always promoting the women's game. So I'm very happy Chelsea. I've signed a new player in the women's game. I'm very happy. There's a new player in our mix. Can't wait. You guys gonna see her. That's her. That's the new lady in our mix. I think her name is Annick. Is that Annick Norwin? Annick Norwin. She's a center back. She plays on the left side and also plays on the right hand side as well. So she's good. We got a good defender in our mix, guys. Ladies are doing it. The men are doing it. Thank you, Roman, for the good thing, for the development of our game. The women's game, the men's game. You brought in so many great players. The Frank Kebbys, Betty England, the Samantha Kerr, and then the Jacinta, I think, Just Carter. All these players that you brought in. Thank you, Roman, and a wonderful coach also as well by name Amy, who's doing a wonderful job. I just pray that we could win the Premier League. I mean, they can win the women's version of the Champions League, and also the men can win theirs, and London will be super blue. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll leave you all with Lil Desperando. Subscribe to Blue Clouds TV, and I'm here for you guys. Without you guys, I can't be here. Thank you for the video. Peace out.